Hey Aries, we're going to look at your extended reading now. Um, I don't even have my cards out. Let me grab them. So what I'm going to do is look at my Rider-Waite Tarot deck and pull out some of the major arcana cards, the card before, the card after, see what's going on. I personally want to see what's going on for you with this Hope card, this Star card that fell out of the deck. I feel like some of you are going to be dealing with some grief. I got the hit while I was doing the general reading when the Guardian Angel card popped up, and I'm looking at your extended reading where there's more information. And on the 5th, you've got a trine from Venus and Scorpio to Neptune and Pisces, and this is a trine between the 8th and the 12th house. So for a very small few of you, it may actually be dealing with the loss of a person. It's not going to be that way for everybody. It's going to be that way for only a very small portion of you, but it can ring true. That 8th house, 12th house trine could also be like some seriously secret illicit love affairs. Venus in that 9th house is just really a love for learning. And so I decided to stop and start shuffling through to look for the cards, and this was at the bottom. I mean, big change. Big stuff's going on. But I mean, the Tower is like a scary card, right? Ooh, we're scared. No, don't be. This is really about the planet Mars and what it's done in your sign. And it has felt like you have been falling from a tower for a minute, right? I'm an Aries sun. I'm a 26 degree, 59 minute Aries sun. Now let's see what the High Priestess is doing in this deck. Just trying to give you some extra information. There's Temperance. I'll pull that just because I ran across it. Okay, where are you? Probably at the very end of this deck. I'm gonna crack up if it's the very... Was it? I started at the bottom. It's literally in the last 5 cards. Alright, cool. I'm working with limited space here. So for the Aquarius, the Star card, the Hope card, you have Wheel of Fortune and like theft and deception going on. So there's something going on that isn't on the up and up when it comes to this new beginning and this hopeful start with that 7 of Pentacles. It could be that you're waiting on something that isn't ever going to come to fruition. For Temperance, you have the 4 of Wands and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like whatever it is that's going on in the house, which is where the full moon is occurring at the end of the month, things aren't going right in the house somehow. The 4 of Wands is about a celebration, safety in the home. The fact that it's upside down is an issue. There's a Queen of Pentacles involved who is... She's healthy in body and mind. She's got decent finances and she's grounded and calm. It could be that the patience of this Queen of Pentacles person is going to be the balm that needs to occur to whatever this 4th house upheaval is. And I mean, it's the holidays. People are upset because lockdowns are starting to kind of take over again here in the United States. We've got the Queen of, or we've got, yeah, she's not the Queen of anything. She's the High Priestess. And she is in reverse. She's stuck between 2 fives, so there's conflict. There's conflict around this High Priestess, and she doesn't really know whose side to lean towards or lean on. Because the 5 of Wands in the background is about mind games and hostility. And the 5 of Swords is about competition, minor struggle, or disagreement. It could be that you actually are dealing with people in your career sphere, be it the side hustle or the actual job that you maybe had and lost. Um, it's mind games that have got you feeling insecure about it. And if it's not a career, then it's the love relationship thing. But because the number 5 can also represent the 5th house. You got the high priestess sandwiched between two fives, and that's conflict. But the 5th house is like the house of recreation. I'm pulling for you now from the Sexual Magic Tarot deck. There's going to be a possible argument or something that occurs around the 23rd, because you're going to have Mars in your sign, Aries, square to Pluto in Capricorn, that 10th house. So it's going to be a fight between who you are as an individual and what people want you to be, or who your boss wants you to be, or if you should be a boss. Um, 10th house to 2nd house trine going on the 25th and 26th. It's Mercury in Capricorn trine to Uranus and Taurus. And then on the 27th, it's the Sun in Capricorn trine to Uranus and Taurus. It could just be like getting some financial rewards from your career or the things that you've been doing. The advice for the full moon on the 29th is for you to take your armor off and to put down your sword. Let's see what fell for you from the sexual magic. We got the 2 of Cups again. And that's like the minor arcana lovers card. There's partnership, mutual attraction, and compatibility. Water sign influence. Then we have the Knave of Chalices. That's the Knight. And this guy is romantic, adventurous, and following one's heart. I say guy because it's represented as a male in this picture, but it doesn't have to be. They're all Cups cards. The 8 of Chalices, Cups, is abandoning something in search of something better. So that definitely is either the career vibe or, 10th house is your status. That can be your relationship status as well. And then we've got the Knave of Chalices would be the Page. And he's creative, inspired, and learning artistic skill. The Knight would be romantic, adventurous, and following one's heart. There's collaboration that wants to happen. Maybe somebody's wanting to collaborate with you. It can be in a sexual sense, but it could also be just in a very mundane business sense as well. From the Doreen Virtue Romance Angels deck. What do the Aries need to see for the month of December 2020 for their love focus reading? What do the Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to see for their 2020 December reading? Playfulness, children, free yourself. It says for some of you, your love life is being affected by children. 4th house, that might be. Playfulness is to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit, fun side to shine. And then for yourself, it's time to take control of your life. It's time to take back control. Anything else the Aries need to see from this deck? There's playfulness. Children. For yourself. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy and retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So I feel like for some of you, you're making a decision in your career and it's not even really influencing your love life that much. For those of you that it's not a career thing, then it is your love life and it's like, I don't know if I want to be with this person anymore or not. And I still feel really strongly that there are some Aries that are going to lose some people between now and the new year. And whoever it is going to end up being your guardian angel, is what I'm getting. Let's see what the runes have to say for you. Show me what else the Aries need to see for their love and, I guess, career-focused reading. Extended reading. What do they need to see? What do they need to hear? Okay. So funny. You've got the romance rune that's shown up, which is unconditional love, passionate starts. It can speak to chemistry and codependency and strong bonds. You've got the rings here, so some of y'all may be getting cuffed. Deals with binding agreements, marriage, a union of two or more, cooperation, connections, but also asking for help if you need it. And then for the other side of the reading, you have the Scythe, which deals with bonds breaking, danger, something needs to end now, and possible sudden change and sudden endings. We have Venus, and we were talking about her earlier. Moving through your 8th and 9th house. The beginning of the month is probably still going to be really sensitive with that Venus in the 8th house. That can be sex, that can be great, but it's all the things that sex involves. And it's the blood and guts of life, and also taxes and money that you owe and money that's coming in. We have Mercury zooming through the zodiac, entering Sagittarius, your 9th house. Then moving to the 10th house. 9th and 10th house endeavors. Very, very bright places in the chart where people see you moving and shaking. Could be doing a lot of communication. Mercury also deals with, could be like speaking to or about children as well. And then we have Pluto. That Mars square Pluto on the 23rd is the square between your 1st house, that's you, and your 10th house, your career, status, reputation. I like to think of the 10th house through the lens of the William Shakespeare quote, all the world's a stage. Well, the 10th house is that stage, and it's how the world knows you, and it's how it approaches you. Finally, from the Rebel deck, for the Aries, what do they need to see or hear for the month of December 2020? What does Aries need to see or hear for December 2020? Is there anything else? Okay. It felt like the cards were playing tug of war. Playing tug of war with the cards. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. To that I say, and let me preface with, I have a Taurus moon. Yes, eat the good things and indulge while you can, because 2020 has been a shit year and you can work the pounds off in the new year. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking alone time, and you know why. Probably be a really good idea for you to take that to heart around the end of the month, because you're going to be feeling really sensitive with that full moon ruled by the moon, because it's in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the luminary, the moon, and it's happening in your 4th house. So just maybe commit to that being a day that you spend watching Netflix all day in bed. That's what I see for you for the month of December. I love you, Aries, and I'll have your 2021 videos out real soon. Take care. Bye.